Students, today we will start with our unit 3, that is software design. Software design is more creative than analysis. So what is design? Design is the highly significant phase in software development, and it tells how a software system should be produced. How a software system should be produced in order to make it functional, reliable, reasonably easy to understand, modify and maintain. The SRS document is the output of the requirement phase, and it tells what a system does, and it becomes the input for the design process. So design process tells how a software system works, and designing software system means determining how requirements are realized, and the result of the design phase is software design document, that is SDD. This is the framework of software design process. It starts with the initial requirement and ends with the completed design. So here first the requirements are gathered, the data is gathered on user requirements, and that requirements are analyzed. Then it obtains the answer for the requirement questions. It validates the design against the requirements, and after validating it creates the design document, and it is iteratively produce the completed design, and the last is the completed design. Next is conceptual and technical design. So the process of software design involves transformation of ideas into detailed implementation description with the goal of satisfying the software requirements. So transform these requirements into working system, designer must satisfy both the customer as well as the developers or the system builders. So the customers understand what the system is to do, and at the same time system builders understand how a system is to work. Okay. So for this reason the design is a two-part iterative process. Two-part iterative process. First we produce the conceptual design, and second we produce the technical design. So for the conceptual design tells the customer what the system will do, and once the customer approves the conceptual design, we translate, or the design engineers translate that conceptual design into a much more detailed document, and that is called as the technical design, which tells how a system will work. So the design process is the two-part process. First is conceptual design and second is the technical design. So these two design documents describe the same system but in different ways, because the audience of these design documents are different. The conceptual design answers the following questions like: where will the data come from, what will happen to data, how will the system look to users, what choices will be offered, what is the timing of events, and how will the reports and screen look like. Okay. The conceptual design describe the system in language understandable to the customer, and it does not contain any technical terms in conceptual design. Okay. Then technical design. The technical design describe hardware configuration, software needs, communication interfaces, I/O of the system, network architecture, software architectures. All these details are included into the technical design, and sometimes customers are very sophisticated and they understand what as well as how. So in that case, that customer is a software developer. In the next section we will see objective of the design. Okay. Thank you so much.